Start on our backs again. All the way down. Relax the shoulders. Nice deep breath. Placing one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Let's allow just the chest hand to rise. So you're filling up completely through those lungs. You should feel your chest hand rise, and the belly hand is going to stay still. You might feel your back expand as well as you breathe deeply into that entire thoracic cavity. Then let's change that up and allow just the belly hand to rise. Breathing deeply into that diaphragm. Releasing those hands, they can go right down next to the hips. So let's move into some bridge flows. So peel that tailbone up off the mat. Only all the way back. You can add the arms if you like, reaching them up overhead. Pausing the next time those hips get to the mat. Then we'll bring one knee into the chest, stretch the other leg all the way out. And switch legs. Back to the first leg. One more time to the other side. And bring both knees in. Gently rocking side to side. Stopping in the center, place those feet flat on the mat. Pick your hips up and roll over so you can work your way to a child's pose facing forward. Back to child's pose. Then into a kneeling plank. And this time we'll lower ourselves down, almost to the mat, then push yourself back up and back to child's pose. Same thing into that kneeling plank, halfway down, back to child's pose. Or you can just go into that kneeling plank and back to child's pose without adding that little push up. Nice and fresh. Okay. Now this will be here to do. Okay. Pausing the next time, get back to child's pose. And tuck the toes, pick the hips up all the way up. Enjoy that stretch all the way down the spine, all the way down the legs. Slowly lowering those heels closer to the mat. And into plank position. And back to down dog. In and out of that plank down dog flow. the next time we get into down dog. And then walk forward into forward fold. Inhale and halfway up. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep lift all the way up. Exhale, into chair, sit back in chair. Inhale again. Slide back up. Halfway up. And fold. Circle sweep lift all the way. Into chair. Let's go into a chair pose. So inhale and lift. Exhale, sit back in chair. Nice deep breath. Taking length into the body. Moving into the shoulders, into those hips and glutes. Probably going to feel like the hamstrings and quads as well. Pausing the next time we get into that chair. Maybe into a bouncing chair, so up onto our toes. Squeeze your block, either real or imaginary, between those thighs. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, and float to the back. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Inhale, lift all the way up, drop the heels down, hands come right to the left. This time in our twisting chair, let's take it down. So sit back into your chair and twist around to the right. So that elbow comes almost to that knee. Inhale and lift. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, lift. Back to the right. Inhale, lift. And to the left. One more each side. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Now lift. And exhale. Nice. Inhale it all the way up. Swan dive forward. Bend your knees and hinge your hip. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold left foot to the back. You can be on your knee or on your toes. Either way is fine. If you're on your toes, press that back heel to the back wall. And make sure that front knee stacks right on top of that ankle. And reach one arm up. That hand comes down. Reach the other one up. And step it back to down dog. In plank position. Bring your elbows in, lower yourself down. All the way down. Lift your hands up off the mat. So when you lift the chest this time, it's really the upper back that's pulling the chest up. You might not be able to go very far, and that's okay. Lower back to down dog. And that left foot comes forward. Reach one arm up. And then the other one. And step forward into forward fold. Halfway up. And fold. So sweep lift. In chair. Inhale and lift. We're going to add a little bit of a back bend, so reach it all the way up. And gently to the back. And swan right down into knees. Halfway up. And fold right to the back. On your knee or on your toes, either way, reaching one arm up. That hand comes down, reach the other one. And step it back, down dog. In the plank position. Once more, lower yourself down. Into cobra. And back down. Back to down dog. Okay. Right hand comes forward. One arm lifts. And then the other one. And step forward into forward fold. lift all the way up. In chair. Nice. Inhale, lift. Wonderful. And pull the back. Both arms reach up all the way up. And then the down dog and support into the back. In plank. Roll yourself down. All the way down, lift your chest. And lower. Back down dog. Bringing the right foot forward. Again, we'll reach both arms up all the way. And in forward fold, hands to the floor, step together. Halfway up. And fold. Sweep that all the way up. In the chair. Nice. Inhale, lift. Swan dive or bend your knees. Halfway. And fold left foot down. Let's go for your one, so keep that heel down. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Out to warrior two. Inhale and reverse, right arm up. To side elbow, right elbow, right thigh. And reverse, right arm lifts. To warrior two, stretch out. To warrior one, reach up. Hips face forward. Exhale it out, warrior two. And reverse, right arm up. To side elbow. And reverse, right arm lifts. Back to warrior two, stretch out. Into warrior one, reach up. All the way. Nice, warrior two. And reverse, right arm up. The side angle. And reverse. Two. To warrior one, reach up. Nice, we're going to forward fold, so hands to the floor, step together. Sun salutation goes all the way around the body. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale. Circle sweep lift all the way up. Exhale right down to your heart this time. Nice, step the right foot to the back. And again, warrior one. So inhale with the arms all the way up. So warrior two. Open up through those hips. And reverse, lift arm up. To side angle, left elbow, left thigh. And reverse, lift arm lifts. To warrior two. To warrior one, reach up. Turn those hips, squeeze forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale it out to warrior two. Inhale and reverse. Front thigh is still bent. Side angle goes. Left elbow, left thigh. And reverse. Left arm lifts. To warrior two. To warrior one. One more time through, right like that, warrior two. And reverse. To side angle. And reverse, lift arm lifts. Back to warrior two. To warrior one, reach up. Nice, we're going to down dog, hands to the floor, feet to the back. Take those hips up nice and high, bicycle those legs a little bit. Enjoy that stretch. Again, the elbows and the ears come closer together. And the left leg lifts all the way up. Bend that knee, flex your foot, turn your body, and then underneath your left arm. Opening up the front of that hip. Should feel a nice stretch in that quad. Might feel it all the way around that hip as well. Straighten out that leg, bring it all the way through. Put your back heel down, inhaling into the arms. Exhale it out to warrior two. Like a triangle, so straight that front leg. This time we're just going to allow this left hand to drop. So it's going to show up closer to your knee. And you might feel it more into your rib cage. Nice deep breath. And let's slide that left hand all the way down. And add the twist. The right hand can come to the mat or to your block. The left hand goes to the hip. Starting that twist at the base of the spine, so that means that belly button is going to move first. Back to the center. Hands are going to frame that front foot. This time, turn your back foot in. So both feet are facing forward. Bring into that forward fold. Pyramid. So both feet are flat on the mat. So adjust that back foot however you need to. So both feet can be flat on the mat. You might have a wider stance or maybe short upper stance. Taking a nice deep breath. Again, allow that chest to come closer to your thigh on each exhale. But pay attention to your low back so you're not tugging on that low back. One more nice deep breath. Then step both feet forward. Bend your knees, circle, sweep lift all the way up. Exhale, right hand. Left foot steps to the back. More you want. So inhale, lift the arms, let's take that one. Straighten that front leg. And then the right hand reaches down. Nice deep breath. Let's add that twist. Left hand comes down. Right hand can go right hip and we gently twist to the right. Right hand could stay on the hip or be ready to lift that arm up easily. And then now we're going to frame the front foot and again step the back foot in a little bit so both feet can be flat on the mat. Everything's facing forward so the feet, knees, hips, and shoulders are all facing the same direction. Nice deep breath, exhale, forward fold over that front thigh. And then step forward to the forward fold. Inhaling halfway up, let's pause right there. We'll place our hands right above our knees. Right into some standing cat-cow. We'll pull that belly button in, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, and then reverse it. Working all the way through the spine and through the abs in the front of the body. Moving with that breath, maybe. Maybe you just notice how each little vertebra moves. One more each direction will lead back in that neutral spine. And then sweep the arms up, take a nice deep breath. Nice, hands on the hips, left foot steps to the back. Point is that 3-point balance. So when you're ready, hinge from the hips, take a nice deep breath. Hinge from the hips, the hands can come all the way down onto the mat. Or a hip lock, always a good thing to have it handy. Then the weight shifts to that front foot. Left leg or pushing behind us. Think of lengthening through that leg we're standing on. Someone has wrapped a strap around your belly and they're lifting you up. Left leg is lifted, and we can think of activating from the hip through that heel. And let's add the half moon pose. Right hand stays down, left hand's on the hip. Turn that body and open it up. Again, that left hand can stay on the hip or you can lift the arm. We have a long leg that we're standing on, and that lifted leg is activated as well. Back to the center. Tap that back foot down, bend your front knee, and inhale all the way up. Hands come right down the heart. We're going to warrior three from here. We're going to be working around the soft tissue in that front knee. So straighten that leg. And turn the hip. Not staying there just yet, so bend your front knee. Tap your foot down. Nice, same thing, straighten your leg. And turn the hip. Bend your knee. Back to that. And straighten the leg. And turn the hip. Hands can stay at your heart. You can take your arms out to the side if you like. All the way back up. Okay, come forward. Again, the hands go to the hips. Right foot is going to step out. Lengthen again to the torso, take the long torso and then again turn the hip. Hands again can come all the way to the mat or to your block. You need to rest on something as you shift your weight forward onto that front foot. Right leg lifts behind, and again, lengthen into that body. We're not collapsing into that pose. Think light. Right hand goes to the hip. Let's add that half moon pose. And back to the center. Bend your front knee. Tap your back foot down. Inhale, lift all the way up. And go into your heart. Same thing on this side. So straighten that front knee. Okay, turn the hip. Bend your knee, go back to that lunge. Straighten your leg. And turn the hip. Back to the lunge, bend your knee. One more time, back. Warrior three, so straighten the leg. And turn the hip. Again, you can leave your hands at your heart, you can take them out to the side. But think light again, lifting through that body. And that half moon pose. Come forward. Circle sweep lift all the way up. Excellent, now your heart. Now you shoot those legs up. Now the Travis, we're going into tree. Now that you don't have a balance.
It's seriously.
Left foot stays down, left toes in the right. And we'll take that. Then again, find some place to focus. Whenever you're ready, that right foot in the right. You can always stay close to the mat. You can go to your calf, you can take your inner thigh and left. Nice and right. Let's add the arms. Nice, bring your arms down, with your legs there. Then we're going to cross that right ankle on top of that thigh. And sit back in our chair. Again, you can sit down, take those hands all the way to the mat if you choose. Or to your bottom. It's the same pose that we do on our back almost every single week. So it's a standing figure four, but it should feel a nice stretch in the right glute and the hamstring. All of that. Nice. Right foot plants. Comes up and out. Same thing on this side. But we often have different balance on different sides of the body. Some days we come with absolutely none. Just gonna lift. And cross that leg over. And again, sit back in the chair. Nice and deep. All the way back up. Inhale, we lift all the way. Exhale, swan neck over, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. Walk your feet to the outside edge. We're just going to sit back. This is a barbell pose. Yeah, mirror number. Rock it good one half. Good. Okay. Straighten those legs. One more time, we're going right back down to that. Excellent. Place the hands right on the mat. We're going to hands and knees, so sit those knees down. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders, knees are directly underneath the hips. Let's work through the shoulders just a little bit. So leave the left hand on the mat, sweep your right arm up, all the way up, and then underneath. I'm not going to stay there just yet. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Inhale, we lift. And exhale. This time we're going to lay that shoulder on the mat and just allow it to rest. Bringing that arm back up. Let's go to the other side. Right hand plants and the left hand reaches up. And underneath. Reach it up. And again, bring it up. One more time, reach it up. Add that twist into the spine and bend. Reach it under, lay your shoulder down. so you can step facing forward. And if you have a strap today, you'll use a strap. If you don't have a strap, it's okay, you can find without it. But that left foot stays on the inner thigh, right leg extends out to the side. If you have a strap, throw loose around that right foot. Elbows go toward the ceiling. And the left arm goes straight up. And reach over and see if we can find that strap. Maybe we can walk our hands down along that strap. And try to keep the chest open, rather than allowing that left shoulder to curve toward the right. So that left elbow pretty much stays up toward the ceiling. All the way back up, let's bring that leg around to the front. And drop ourselves down over that front leg. Nice deep breath. Walk our hands back up. We're going to switch legs. So the right foot comes in. Strap over that left foot. Right arm goes straight up. And again, we're reaching toward those left toes. Keeping that chest open so you really can feel it on that right side of the body, through the rib cage and up to that arm. All the way back up. And again, bring that left foot to the front. Hinging from the hip. And then back up. Nice. We're going to roll onto our back. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little power come gently side to side. Stopping in the center, hold on to your right leg, that left leg stretches all the way out. And keep that thigh right on your chest and straighten that knee. So you have a 90-degree angle at your knee. Your foot looks like it's going to be planted on the ceiling, so you have a 90-degree angle at that ankle as well. That thigh is still planted on your chest. Keep that angle in both your knee and your ankle, and let's slide that thigh off. So it's going to lay down almost next to your rib cage. You can hold onto your foot, and it's a hamstring stretch. And hip. Straighten that leg all the way up. And just lengthen to the back of that right leg as the heel goes toward the ceiling. Planting your left foot flat on the mat, let's take our right ankle and lay it on top of that thigh. Bring your left thigh in. Same pose that we did standing up. But we took our chest to our thigh. Now we're bringing our thigh to our chest. We've taken a balance issue out of it. And see how it feels in that right glute, right hamstring. Releasing your right leg all the way down onto the mat. Let's keep that left thigh on our chest. With that left foot up toward the ceiling. So again, we have those 90-degree angles at the knee and at the ankle. Let's see if we can slide that left thigh off of the rib cage and lay it down next to the side of the body. Hamstring. Nice deep breath. And straighten that left leg all straight up toward the ceiling. Right foot goes flat on the mat. Cross your left ankle. Bring the thigh up. And bring both knees into your chest. Arms can go straight out from the shoulders. We're taking both knees off to the right. So knees and feet stay together. All the way over to the right. We'll just allow them to come close to that mat. We're on the floor. You can just rest there for a breath or two. Relax your shoulders. Both knees come back up. Let's take over to the other side. And back up to center. Set your feet down. Let's go to butterfly before we settle into final relaxation. So the bottom of the feet go together, opening up through the hips and the knees. Nice and breath. Releasing that pose. You can stay right there if you choose for final relaxation. Or stretch your legs out, use your block if you like. Allow the shoulders again to feel heavy on the mat. Allow your hips to relax. Nice deep breath. a nice deep breath. Scoop those arms out to the side. Inhaling as you lift, scoop in all that goodness that life has to offer you. Bring it right down to your heart. Relax these shoulders, relax these hips. Take a nice deep breath. So let's go to the kind of right things in the body. You open up a lot of the blockages. Help release a lot of tension in the body. Help calm the spirit down. Thanks for being here. Sleep well tonight. Namaste.